Yes, sir. You already know who it is. It's your boy, the Prime Minister, and I'm with my homie Iceberg.
What's up,
and it's
sir?
the Barbershop Radio. You already know the deal and what's going down. We hit y'all with the newest topics and et cetera, et cetera. Today, we got one of my homies, I feel like one who has been battle tested, who's been rap proven throughout history of our area. Mr. None of y'all come equivalent NYCE
What up,
is
dog?
in the building.
Well,
All right.
appreciate
What's
that.
up, sir?
What's going down, boss?
Everything's good, man.
All right.
Sounds good.
So I'm gonna just go on.
Hold on.
Okay. What's
Hold
up?
on
What's up,
one
Ice?
motherfucking minute.
What's up, Ice?
It's the champion, man. We gotta, you know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah.
I was going Biggie Month. I was going Biggie Month.
It's the
You know.
champion, man.
First off, shout out to NYCE for being our IHBIF 16-bar challenger champion. And, I just feel real great to, and privileged to have my homie in the building.
We shoulda
and
had
he did
that.
his thing.
We should have had that. The champ is here.
You know what I'm saying? We should have had that. We should have had that.
we was slipping.
We were slipping on that, but I mean, just tell me this. Just tell me this. Like, one of the things I was wanting to know, because like I told you before, when I contacted you about the whole situation, I was like, I felt like, man, my dude got bars. I already know, and I already know what was going to happen.
Bars, nigga.
So it was like, I feel like what was going through your mind once I pretty much initiated you.
Whenever you did that or whatever, I was on the fence. I was like, all right, man, I was telling my homie G14 that I might do it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he killed it, he did his thing. And man, I was talking to another cat named Swalos, man, and basically I remember when he was younger, you know what I'm saying, the growth and development from a decade at least. Mm-hmm. And then, whenever he talked to me or whatever, he was just like, man, NYCE, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I was leaning toward not doing it, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And, he came by straight after work because I had to go to work. And he was like, man, I'm recording it. You're going to drop some bars, man. I'm recording this.
Okay.
Or, and so, I did, man. You know what I'm saying? Started off with some old, throwaway bars, and then I just came off the top. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just wanted to make it kind of humorous, or whatever. So then it just led to after I did mine, he was like, he wanted to do it. He wanted to do it. He was like, man, you did your thing, and
it's almost contagious.
Yeah, it gets like that. You know what I'm saying? So my thing was, man, I just wanted to drop, just participate, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, I didn't know what would come out of it. I didn't know if it would be somebody personally attacking me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and being like, oh, he think
Yeah.
he's hard. Like, I was ready for that.
But to
I was
me,
expecting that.
But to me, whenever you did it, you know what I mean? Because I feel like you have a staple. You know what I mean? People know of you. You know what I mean? Like, this dude, he's nice. He's nice. You know what I mean?
Saying? Yeah.
So I felt like even with you doing it, it made people like, hold on, he did it? Hold on, where's mine? This is official.
Yeah.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I felt like, because you got the history behind you. You know what I mean? Your resume's mean. You know what I mean?
I came up, man. The difference is, today's, and I don't mean to knock nobody, because like the people doing it today are in it musically. Like, they are more concerned with how their song sounds. Mm-hmm. Back in the day, we wanted to do that, whatever, but there was so much competition. Like, you wanted to make sure, a small net people, we, wanted to make sure that you was coming off.
Yeah.
That you was taken seriously. You know what I mean? We didn't have all the outlets that cats got today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, it just seems like more people today are concerned with getting out there. You know what I mean? We was concerned with that too, whatever, but it was like, it was so much wanting to be as dope as the next man or whatnot. It's like, it was kind of hard to expand at some points. You know what I mean? Because like people here now, they'll work together, do tracks together. You know what I'm saying? And then like that's my thing. Like, so I don't want to ever get it confused. Like, I'm totally against like a man coming up doing his thing. Nah. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, make it intricate, man. Like, get busy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to get busy every time. You got to make ear-friendly stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm learning that, like, there's young people, you know, that are doing it. And I don't even want to say young people, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what they do.
Yeah.
It just so happens that they're younger than our generation. Like when me and you came up in dialect, we got busy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We, you know, and then people came out of woodworks that we didn't even know was rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like G14 when it's, you know, it's Verb. You know what I'm saying? I remember bringing y'all his album, like, you know, our group.
Yeah.
His album, we was like, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was humbling. You know what I mean? It was like, you know, and even though, you know, my man, you know, Prime Minister and him, you know, had battled, they had a respect for each other.
Yeah.
You know, I had a respect for him. You know, we were interested in doing tracks, you know, with this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we had a couple of other group members that was on the, you know, oh, we gonna do our thing. No, that, you know. But I mean, it wasn't so much he contacted us. We heard his joint and we was like, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like then there was other people that came along, you know, that like Sora. I remember knowing him, you know, his sister and my mother are good friends, but I didn't know he got busy like that. He moved to Atlanta for a while. I met John Stud, and just by looking at him, you wouldn't even think, you know what I mean? So there's other people to come along with it, you know what I'm saying? But I've had so many aliases, you know, switching up, you know, names and you know, Prime Minister can tell you this. The NYCE thing came about when I was in college, man. You know, I was one of the top football players in the nation as far as high school.
Yeah.
So I went and played college ball, but I also got asked to walk on for basketball.
Exactly.
And then, you know, I did workouts and all that, and you know, I was lighting them up, man. You know, and they didn't want to offer, you know, the financial backing based on me playing football, saying I'm taking a chance of getting hurt, etc. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, I can let that go.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was just like, you know, I'm nice. You know, it's like NYCE, none of you come equivalent. And that was just because I felt, you know, when I went away, I got into like another genre of rhyming. Some people might say backpacker or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I didn't have that look. But the none of you come equivalent thing was like, you know, nobody basically does the same thing I do, how I do it. It wasn't like, oh, this is an arrogant mofo. Like, other people can't get busy.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to meet more people like me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like, how we would cipher and stuff. And then we met Verb, and I wanted to meet more people like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, man, like, you know, people just, they overlook the area, but we got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember me and you used to be in the studio. We'd have people come through on these cipher tips, man. Like, you know, they ain't around, you know, today, but, you know, we would have to, it'd be like us too. You know what I'm saying? Taking on like a group of people, man.
Yeah.
It start off freestyle off the top, and then it started into battles. Like, it's egos. And I remember us clearing people out when I went, you know what I'm saying, to Kentucky. And then when I got into Scribble Jam and all that, like, not battled into Scribble Jam, but we got turned on to it by like Cass One and Verb and people like being interested in it. I was just like, wow, you know what I mean? Like man, it made me want to.
And so expanded your horizons.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying, at one point in time, you know, we was kind of tunnel vision, or we really didn't know nothing about it.
Right.
So it was like, so when you saw that and you was like, man, these cats is up here actually going in on people and everything, it just opened up your eyes. It's almost like a breath of fresh air. Right. And that, you know, you segued right into that perfectly, because like I was just going to ask you, you know, like how you even got into the arena of battling, and then you got to the point to where you sponsored your own battles.
Oh yeah, man. Well, even getting into it, it's back from when, you know what I'm saying, before we even named our group Urban Dialect or whatever, man. Like, when we used to walk home from school, and, you know, one of us would be on the beatbox and the other one would just be rhyming. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, going to a majority, or at least decent percentage of minority school, you know, black folk, you know how we do, man. You gon' Joan, man. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
And that's what I was known for, man. You know, besides the sneakers and sports and all that, man, you know, just like you was known, man. You know, I used to call this man Hollywood, man, because he was always on his stuff. Like,
that's how I got my name.
Yeah, that's what he told me that the other day.
It just became a thing of like, kind of like why I played sports, man. You know, everybody always was like, oh, I'm gonna get out from around the way. I'm gonna go here and go there. Man, I, I think I genuinely, if I look back at it, played sports to do something better than other people. Like I didn't take the weightlifting seriously. When I made that Gridiron Greats mag and top 5,000, blase blah, like, oh, you couldn't tell me nothing. It was bragging rights. I was just like, yo, y'all can do whatever on the team. Y'all can do whatever, but best and behold, you just know that I'm gonna be at some school.
Yeah.
And I also academic. You know what I'm saying? My parents didn't play, so I just knew that I was gonna leave here. I didn't think I was gonna come back. But when you got kids and stuff, that's what.
Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah.
Stay away from that trap.
Man,
That's a real trap. That's a real trap.
yeah. It's a gift and a curse.
All right.
Yeah. Because I have kids, so yeah.
Yeah, that's a wild ride, man. So with all that, with all those different things going on, man. So let me ask you this: what's some of your like future plans now?
Future plans. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to answer your question. Like with Battlegrounds, me and Miss Kendra Wines Apple, I call her Kinetic. Remember when we had Mayor Wines Apple? She we worked together and everything. And when I was doing counseling, and she was too, and we was like, yo, it's getting dead around here. The scene's getting dead, but there are talent. There's talent, and like we was like, man, like we need to put some type of festival together. We need to do this. We need to do that. And I was just like, okay. And she was like, well, let's go to Hammerhead. This is a big venue. I was like, I met the owners, and I was like, yo, like my father used to work for their father, and then they worked for my father. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a camaraderie. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah, I brought the vision. I was like, yo, I have these DVDs. I know these people.
Yeah.
Tammy from True Blue. I finally, through Cast One and some other people, got to meet Kevin Beecham, who runs a big part of Scribble Jam as far as the battle and performance. And I just started meeting people and promoters and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then I just remember getting numbers. So it started with me getting people from like the Midwest Battle of Supremacy, then Rap Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Then I got a hold of Juice. I didn't know that my man Source Aura was in the same battle with Rhymefest.
Okay.
We didn't really know who he was.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Until we saw that he beat Eminem and all this and that. You know what I mean? So basically,
Hold on.
Rhymefest beat Eminem. I got the DVD, yo.
Yeah, Rhymefest
and Juice, like multiple times. Like people don't know that, man. M dope, but he used to get that ass chewed. So like even when he in his prime, he used to get that ass.
So these is cats from here?
No. Like, Rhymefest would be in Indianapolis, but he was from Chicago.
Okay.
And Juice is from Chicago.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But and I'm just saying, Source Aura is from here.
Yeah.
And he was in the same joint with Rhymefest.
Oh, okay.
We didn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't even know it was a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like the whole thing with Scribble, I just started getting them to help me out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And me and Kendra came up with this plan, and then I started using people like for promotion purposes and people that was at U of E or people who worked at like businesses where I could get like free flyers and free advertisement and stuff like that. Then I started getting sponsors. I mean, Papa John's, Comic Quest, Book Broker, Market Foot Locker, Hoop, and Pooh from Uptown Music and another store that they own.
You was on your grind.
Domino's, Get
most
Wet.
Definitely.
Get
Most
Wet.
definitely.
Like they would just throw in like all this stuff. Marco, Dons and Divas. It was Tight Impressions and his wife. Like clothing, shoes, gift certificates, free pizzas, whatever. Like I would just get all that. And then once it came into like how we can charge for entry and the fee and like where Peter paid Paul with money. You know what I'm saying? It was a thing where I got respectable judges.
Yeah.
If they weren't in it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I don't mean to be cocky, man, but I mean, people threw battles and all that, but they weren't bringing the caliber type of people that Battlegrounds was. Like, towards the end, Matt Ills showed up. I mean, Matt Ills was partial owner of Grind Time, King of the Dot. You know what I mean? Like, he was top 20 freestyle battle MC at one point, and he won the last two, but he had to beat Blaze. Blaze won the Rockefeller Rock the Mic battle in Ohio when Jay-Z, when he retired and all that crap, and then they had that battle and they had the tour city
like
to city.
on top of the didn't they battle like on top of the somewhere in New York or something like that?
Yeah, that was for the New York jump off, but Blaze won the Ohio one. He didn't make it to the New York.
Okay.
But speaking of that, he did. Y'all can look him up on YouTube. Blaze was like the guy that would have stopped Blind Fury from going to the tournament on 106 in Park.
Okay.
And him and Blind Fury, that was a good battle. But, Blind Fury edged it out. You know what I mean? But he was in there and he was eating kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, there was like Source Order did his thing, and as far as like somebody else from here that would have just killed that would have been G14, would have been Verb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just didn't enter it. One of the last tournaments there was a glitch with the sound. We finally got it together, but by that time, I guess he wasn't feeling it. But yeah, man, him and Source, man, they're a big inspiration, man. As far as the battle scene, you know what I mean, and just being dope. Period, man. There's Wise Logic, man. He was super good. I mean, and there's people outside the camp that I liked, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, like. Prime Minister, aka Hollywood, like he was like my partner in crime, man. And just when our group split up and fell out, man, things happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
do you think something like that could happen again?
Oh, of course, man. I was actually this is hard, but it's fair challenge almost inspired that because when I first seen some comments or whatnot, I thought it was getting like it was gonna get out of hand.
And truthfully though, even to go back to you was kind of like I seen that competitive nature in you. You was like, "What's up with the judges?"
Oh no. This is what I'm gonna say to this. Like when y'all said that y'all were gonna judge it or whatnot, and like I wasn't very familiar with the barbershop and with who. You know what I'm saying? But it's just at the time when I saw the video. Because I was talking to my man Hollywood on the phone. Because I was trying to figure out what was going on between him and Suede. You know what I'm saying? Because I had read some things or whatnot. But, I didn't know the full history behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what sparked the 16-bar challenge. I just saw the comment about something about the backpackers and something else. So, my thing with the competitive nature was I just got off the phone with Mario. But when I saw Suede's video, it just looked like, from the outside looking in, like it was a setup, like because I felt like him and G14, they was going at it, and I knew he was cool with Prime Minister. I assumed he was cool with all y'all. So it was just like it looked like it was a thing between them two. And like I said, the reason why I even got into it was like I said, Suelos. You know what I mean? He was like, "Yo, you gonna record this?"
But see, not to cut you off, but. When you said that, like, what's up with the judges or what y'all looking for, that's how I took it. Cause I was like, I mean, he's right. Because at the end of the day, he don't know who the judges are. And right now, you look at where hip-hop is right now, you got, like, artists like 2 Chainz, Young Thug, Migos, you know what I mean? So are the judges, is this who the judges listen to? You know what I mean? Or do these judges want me to make a free, rap like them? You know what I mean? And I'm coming here with supreme lyrics. Like, what are they looking for? You know what I mean? And like, I felt that, and I was like, well, you know what I mean? So I could feel that being, you being a,
but
the type of rapper you are.
But all in all, I looked at it as a situation where, like I said in the site as well, that I just wanted to hear real MCs. I just wanted to hear people, like we always sitting here talking about, oh, Evansville this, Evansville got something to say, or Evansville, you know what I'm saying? You always hear these cats saying that, but when it's like, well, say something. And then everybody was sitting there
this is
like,
this is your time.
This is an opportunity. This is an avenue. This is a window where you can express yourself. Now, people are actually seeing. Oh, wait a minute, man! Cats is decent around here. It can't be no more like.
To me, that's where I was saying that it was big for NYCE to even do his, because people were like, hold on, he's doing it. You know what I mean? So that'd get more, people out there to do it. And I would just, I loved everybody's. You know what I mean? Because I felt like, it took something to do that, and for you. Especially, when's the last time you've been in that type of competition, or even, was it like you had to get some rust off? Was it?
Nah, to be honest, man, like, and there was a comment that Suede made, and then he reiterated, like, yo, NYCE, this comment had nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? And Mario was like, yo, what's up with the relevance? Who's doing what? You know what I'm saying? Mario, reached out to me, you know what I mean? And talk to me over the phone, it was like, who's doing what? You know what I'm saying? If somebody was like, yo, where NYCE been? I can't get mad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As a
Yeah.
grown man, like look at myself in the mirror, I can't get mad. Like,
Yeah.
but what I was explaining, you know what I mean? Because Sway made the statement about people being married. You know what I'm saying? The Al
like-
Bundy thing, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And you naturally like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we older, man. Like,
Yeah, hold on.
you know. But nah, I was just like, yo, like, I bowed out, man. Like, you know what I mean? There was a situation that happened with Ron Rock, and I felt it was ill. You know what I mean? And then I was just like, dang, man, like, do I want it like that anymore? Well, I'm going to do, you know, I'm not going to quit on their account. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to do another project, and I did one with Sleepy, and I was like, man, I'm done. You know, it wasn't to prove anything. It was like, man, I'm not going to just walk away. And then, yo, I had to get custody of my daughter, man. You know, I had majority custody, man. I was like, yo, I got to be a man. If if it don't happen, it don't happen. You know what I mean? Like, she's spoiled, man. You know, she's doing really good. She's in, you know, high ability courses. She's like in 3rd or 4th grade in different subjects, man. Like, I mean, she's healthy, beautiful, spoiled. What else can I ask for, man? She gets a lot of love, man. And some of the people who rhyme here that are close to me, man, she's close to. She knows, like, you know what I'm saying? And G14 is one of them. You know what I mean? You know, I got a new joint with a group. It's called So in Society. It's coming out. And you know what I'm saying? So in like Southern Indiana, you know what I mean? Society and we on the thing where, you know, we want to be more musical. It's definitely a challenge. Instead of me having battle bars or those type of rhymes, want to be music, you know, ear friendly, but also get busy. So, you know, my dude named Aneem, which is Chafin Barrett, Aneem, like I need money. That's what he came up with. And then I got Illa Key, this is Keon Quarles. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, we have that's done, mastered, so that'll be out soon.
Okay.
But we got another joint with us in collaboration with Kilo.
Okay.
And Animal House.
Okay.
And that's a crazy concept. I don't want to give it away. But
I could tell by the smile on your face.
Oh,
He's like,
man.
I want to talk about it. But
Y'all remember that song West End Girls? West End, man. Like, yo, Trip did something with that as far as production. I mean, this dude, I mean, he doesn't put out this stuff. He's got stuff in the vault that he says is different. I'm like, yo, that's your ticket, man. That's your stand out ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like, people hear him do the stuff that's like common or accepted, you know, with what everybody's doing now. But like, man, like the stuff that he hides, like the stuff where he has like these R&B singers with him, the stuff that he like, it's crazy. I mean, that's coming from me, a guy who was anti that. I didn't want like all them hooks on my stuff when I first did my solo. Like, there's a lot of talent here, and like people sit around, man, and waste time, and they don't, you know, get out. Or if something happens and it don't work for them, they don't continue to capitalize on it all the time with that same energy.
And not to cut you off again.
I know you good, man.
But me and Prime Minister was talking the other day, and we were just talking about how, you know what I mean, the battlegrounds, you know, like you had people like Suede there, you had people like Lock the Great. You was telling me. I mean, you had a lot of these cats there, and it was like they was around all that talent, so they had to, you know what I mean, young and coming up, they had to raise the bar. I mean, they had to, you know what I mean, they had to make it look like they belonged there. You know what I mean?
Suede was a finalist. At one of them, and let me tell you about this. Like, and I reiterate, like, Verb was one of the judges. He voted for Suede. Like, Suede beat Deuce Leader. If y'all don't know who Deuce Leader is, he's in like the original Scribble Jams. I mean, he was in that one where him and Crash, Dose One, Ron Fest Juice, and Eminem, and then Elzai from Slum Village. That was like that really blew Scribble Jam up, and Deuce Leader was in that, and him and Ron Fest went back, you know, and forth, and like Deuce Leader started off. I mean, he got in your man Dietrich from Owensboro. He was like, there was two guys from Owensboro they're pretty decent, man. They were favored, man. I mean, they had a good battle in that second, that bonus round, man. He just got busy. And Suede beat him, man. They didn't have to go a bonus and none of that. You know what I mean? Like, so Source Aura ended up winning that tournament or whatnot. But they was in the finals together. You know what I'm saying? And man, Suede had to be young, yo. What was he?
He was probably about 16, 15, 16.
Really?
Or hold on.
I
Hold on, hold on.
thought
Let me
he
think.
was
No. He's probably about 17.
17, 18
yeah,
is what I was
yeah,
thinking.
Yeah, about 17, 18.
But but for that amount of pressure from somebody from here, that had to be crazy. Because I was the one that put together. I was the host, so
Yeah.
I got to see, the amount of talent. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
it sounds like that kind of opened, even battlegrounds opened the door for those guys. You know what I mean? To kind of have more confidence.
Right,
You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
To
And
see
people,
that they could be around those caliber artists.
right, and get a following. You're gonna have a following, but people who might not have heard you or messed with you,
Yeah.
you don't have to win the thing. I used to tell people that you don't have to win.
Yeah.
Get in there and get busy. You know what I mean? Because the people who go so far, might eat people up. People might not like their music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
Like Cassidy. I'm not just what I call him out like that. But what I'm saying is he's a battle rapper, but he in the industry he's not what I mean mainstream, and like he's not putting out.
yeah, I feel you. I mean, there was a lot that went behind that, man, and like cannabis had this problem. They didn't
Yeah,
get along
cannabis.
with they didn't get
Yeah,
along with
yeah.
people in the industry.
Yeah.
So that was one thing that set them back. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like they didn't get along. So like when you need favors and you need production and you need just certain things,
Yeah.
or like Swiss tell him to reach out to people. Like he discusses that in the matter because he's gonna battle disaster.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, you doing it for the culture? You're not getting paid." He was like, "I'm doing it. Y'all want to eat off our mainstream." He was like, "Y'all found somebody, and I'ma really show up."
Yeah.
That's what he
So
said
you
to him.
think
Like,
that Cassidy and Disaster, you think it's gonna be epic?
it ain't gonna be cannabis. Cannabis wasn't ready for that, and he did that to himself. We all know cannabis is just
Yeah.
extraordinary.
Yeah.
But I really think Cassie's gonna show up. I'm not saying Cassie's gonna chew this dude up, blah blah blah. It's like people getting this stint of feeling like premeditated as far as what they think is going to occur.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is, man, we haven't heard from this guy on that. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't just battle Freeway. Like they said this dude was killing Philly.
Yeah.
Killing, you know what I'm saying? And like the dude always been nice, and then people like, oh well, he was on Carmelo's label, oh it's watered down, or oh blah blah blah. Like y'all don't know what this dude. Like people judge people and don't know what their full capabilities are.
Yeah.
Because
straight up.
me and Prime was talking, and
That's real talk, man.
me and Prime was talking, and we was like, and I told him I think it even goes back to whenever Jay-Z and Nas battled, that now it's like you have time to prepare what you're gonna say to this person. So you giving Cassidy a month or two to prepare what he want to say to Disaster. You know what I mean? Where it used to be on the spot.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And that's what I was, not to cut you off, but that's what I was telling him. I said, man, the difference between battling back then as opposed to now is people are getting preparation time,
Right.
whereas we might just come. It might just one night only, blah blah blah, and I'm this is the first time me seeing you, and I just gotta come with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Whereas
Yeah.
this mug Cassidy is somewhere sitting down, looking at old films of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He might be looking at like battles where you got 8.
Yeah.
And like it's like, okay, I see the chink in his armor.
Yeah.
I might attack him this way. I might attack him that way. And everybody knows. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody knows that Cassidy get busy.
Yeah.
You get busy,
Yeah.
man.
So
And that's why even like when you had battlegrounds, it was almost like the gladiators, because you had people going against people from here and the Owensboro. You had all these people from different
Ohio,
places coming,
everywhere.
and they like they
You know,
don't know who they about to
poetic,
be
you know what
in
I'm
front
saying?
of.
Like you had cats from everywhere.
I had cats come from as far as North Carolina. I think North Carolina, South Carolina.
That's crazy.
I mean, Ohio,
Oh, yeah.
Florida, Chicago, different places, man. It's like, out of your comfort zone, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same. Like, you know what I mean? And for people to come here, you know what I mean? And there's going to be hometown favorites, but it just shows you there's a caliber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people really taking it serious. Like, some people, it's a fad and they see an 8 Mile and they thinking that's all it is. And, they got a couple jokes or, I, be killing people joning at school. Oh, I can rap, no. You got to have rebuttals. You got to know. You got to kind of somewhat, what think to yourself, what would this person say about me? Like
Yeah.
I pretty much got a Brady Bunch life. Like
Yeah.
I don't have dirt. I don't have skeletons in my closet. I mean, what's somebody gonna say? Something about my baby mama?
Yeah.
I mean, she looks good, but she's a cunt. Like, I mean, the stuff that she did to me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
that, you know, but I mean, that all got handled in the court.
Yeah.
So I mean, what's somebody gonna clown me for that? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Say, oh, your baby
Yeah.
mama's gay. Like, I expect you to say that. I want you to say that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, people also got to have their limits, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, people. Like I said, I pretty much have a Brady Bunch life, but I always felt those people in my camp. I used to tell them like, you know, it's getting to a point where it's dying down, and like you all battling each other, which is gonna cause egos. You know what I mean? And it did, and I, you know, I never wanted to be trying to, you know, battle somebody I'm coming up with or I was close to, and like, you know what I'm saying, you crisscrossing each other's deepest worries, or, you know, having quarrels over stuff that's all just basically leads to ego.
That's it.
And then you walk away from that looking at each other different. You can
Yeah.
say you're not, oh, you know, but this
Yeah.
person said this or that. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
In the back of your mind, that's almost like that's ammo. That's almost like,
Yeah.
I mean, and that you're right though. You got to be careful in a way. You got to. It's almost like you got to be careful what you
Like
say.
so, like if Shamoro tell me a secret, oh, Prime Minister tell me a secret, and then we get to this freestyle, and then, you know what I mean, people around, and I bring that up. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah,
It's all,
yeah.
are you? That's what you talking about? Like,
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. But like I said, like the difference between me, I said pretty much I don't have skeletons in the
Yeah.
closet.
Yeah.
Brady
You know, you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I had a good life.
Yeah.
I still got a good life. My daughter got a good life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just you know, straight by the book. You know, I there's things I did, you know what I'm saying, that you would never think I did. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get busy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not one of these cats. The people running around talking about that action are the ones that's usually like suspect. You know what I mean? To an extent, man. It's like a regular person, man, that you call a decent person and got a good heart, man. Them the ones you don't want to back into a corner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, man, I don't run around like that, man. You know, I got respect for people, man. You know, I got some damn sense.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you know, if it come to a situation, somebody do something to your mother, your kids, you know, you're gonna come for them, man. You know what I'm saying? Even the person that you think is the softest, man. Like, you just gotta act like you got some sense, man. But like I said, I pretty much had a good life, got a good life, so I'm not worried about what someone, you know what I'm saying, has to say or set up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I remember Super Nat said, and Juice said it. He said he used to battle himself in the mirror, drunk off gin. Like, I'm pretty sure that prepared him for whatever. I mean, he had the craziest rebuttals. I remember when he was battling Eminem, he picked up a 40 ounce of Budweiser. He was like, "You got a Budweiser beer, bitch? I'm about to flip, bitch. You do whatever I say every rip." Budweiser. I was like, that is ingenious, man.
Yeah,
Right on the spot, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't, you know, just moving on with that, man. That's where I leave it.
Yeah.
So if you ever did Battleground again, do you think it could be even bigger now because of, you know, you
Of
got
the
social,
history.
and that and social media? Because back then y'all really didn't have too much social media back then, did you?
Just MySpace, but
Yeah.
it can.
Yeah.
It can. And this is something that G14 said before the barbershop. He was like, yo, it would have to be prepared, intimate setting battles, like personals. Like, it couldn't be a tournament, like, right then and there. It could be, these people have best 2 out of 3 rounds. These rounds last this much time increments. And you have so many battles that night. It's going to play out.
Almost
Yeah.
like Smack or something.
Right,
Yeah.
but people got to have that gladiator in them, man, and people is just playing so much, man. Like,
Yeah.
you can't be up there forgetting all your rhymes or what you're gonna say, or, you know, like, getting mad you want to fight because you're getting ate. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a sport, man. It's a game of chess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, he had a great idea with that, and I was like, man, like, you know, with the barbershop, like, those two could intertwine, man, because you could get that out there, man, and the 16 bar challenge could lead up to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we go through some of my outlets see if it's still available, if we got to reroute, man. But cut us a check, man.
But I know it.
like it used to be, cut us a check,
But we
cash, really.
Yeah.
We've been doing our homework a little bit, and even you alluded to it. Like the 3 finalists, you, G14,
Sunny O
show.
Yeah.
Get on a track. You know what I mean? And you said you'd be,
I'd be interested.
You'd be interested.
Yeah.
But I mean, we want to take it a step further, and we're gonna do like the barbershop mixtape. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we want to, you know what I mean? So I want to hear it right here live. Can we get NYCE?
Can we get
To
the none of y'all
nice.
come equivalent kid on the barbershop mixtape?
Man, is that a question? Is that a question? Man, you see the expression on my face, man. That's like, man. It's like I'm Ken right now on Turbo Street Fighter in front of a tree practicing Hadoukens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. Just my thing, man, is just man, just have people get busy, man. None of that stupid stuff, man. I know, there's other people that's gonna be in this next joint, man, and I'm anxious to see it. I know there's Kilo, man.
So Kilo's getting in the challenge?
Man, he said he was going to.
Okay.
He said he was going
Because
to.
I know people was like, "Where you at, Kilo?"
And Gutter.
Okay.
His baby mom works at Foot Locker, and she was just like, when he gets out, you know what I'm saying? She said he's been on his stuff, man.
Yeah.
He's had time, so
Yeah.
I mean, I know people are gonna be looking for that. I haven't heard anything about Tata in a while,
Yeah.
but I've been, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been away from the setting.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like me hopping back into this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, with me doing it, man, the challenge, asked me to do it, and that's why I was like, yo, don't put my old self, you know what I'm saying, at all the young people. There's younger cats.
Yeah.
And I hate that it has to be all younger, older, younger. Like it's just there's an age difference, man, when it comes to me. You know what I'm saying? If I was in my mid-20s or whatever, I wouldn't be like young cat, blah blah. Like, it's just there's a separation, there's a gap as far as how long I've been relevant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, the last thing I did, like I said, was in 2010, into 2010, early 2011. And, opened up a Super Net Fresh Breath Committee in Colorado. So, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, the most important thing was, as a man, I got my daughter.
Yeah, and that's what's
I can
up.
live with that.
So can we expect you to defend your title?
Oh, anything's possible.
You know what I mean?
Anything's possible, man. I might.
I mean, because you could get on one of those poster boy runs and be like,
Oh, no, man.
8 weeks in a row.
Nah,
we got to retire you.
Nah,
at some point.
Nah,
you don't
man,
want to get the retirement.
I mean, that's, it's possible that I'll come back, man. But, I mean, like I said, man, you got people with hazardous darts, man. You got, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's like
somebody.
It's like the dice game. You take everybody's money, you go home. People want their money back. They want, hold on,
I mean, but let's be realistic with this, man. And that's the thing. Like, I was talking to Prime Minister before this. Like, I was referring to people I played college ball with, and they reality is different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the faith. I like that you got the faith, man. Like, I would go into it trying to do my thing, definitely.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, man, you got the G14s and other people, man, that could easily, you know what I mean? Like, he 10 weeks in a row. He's that good. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, there's other people, man, that, you know what I mean? You never know who's gonna win, man. There's, like I said, Gutter's gonna be in this when he gets out. Kilos, he's gonna be doing it. I mean, there's people that I heard this time that I didn't expect. You know what I'm saying? There was a few people that I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I know that's what the people want to hear. The people want to hear, like, the cat's feeling himself. He, get on, the joint talking crazy. That's good entertainment.
Yeah.
But people have different realities, man. You got to be, you know what I'm saying? In any given time, somebody I didn't even name that I don't know. Like I made a comment. I was like, "Yo, y'all got the chick from the pretty girl that I think is I don't know if she's in high school, but she's younger. She's younger than I am. That's all that matters. Like I never knew about her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all wouldn't have called her out to do nothing if she was total garbage. So you know what I'm saying? There's got to be, and this is what I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's
everybody to come out.
Right. There's got to be other people. There's got to be high schoolers. You know what I'm saying? Like there's got to be other young ladies. Heck, ladies my age. I knew of Jennifer Duncan. She could rhyme back then. Like there was a couple other girls, but I mean,
and I actually reached out to females. I was like, I want you to, you know what I mean? I wanted a women presence in it. You know what I mean? But you know, hopefully we can get that next round because I think that would be interesting.
That would be serious.
It would, because I mean, you know, when women do something, guys follow that. When it's trash music, if they like the beat and they dancing, guys gonna get into it. They might know it's trash. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna get into it, man. And like a girl displaying a young lady displaying if they got skills, that's dope. Yeah. I got a daughter, man, and she's already, you know what I'm saying. So she gonna be right for cats, man. She gonna be. Oh man, she's 6. Yeah, man. Man. She tried to. My guy, man, hit me up, man, and she tried to battle him, and it was just over the phone, and it was just over her sneaker collection. Because her sneaker collection's crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
I mean, I got hundreds, but she's 6 and she's crazy with it.
Yeah, she probably in class battling kids.
No, she's reserved with it. Like her thing is she wants dance classes. She started with the Boom Squad. She had to have surgery, so she stopped. But her thing is she wants to do hip hop, dance, ballet, and I forgot what else, but she wants to incorporate all of that in the performance. But she wants to be able to battle.
Yeah.
And she listens to some of the stuff that I do, or we rhyme together, or I get on the beatbox and she raps, or she tries to beatbox, or we knocking on the table. And a lot of my friends don't see that. It's when they're not there.
How old is she?
6.
6.
I'm not gonna have my 6-year-old around her.
Her name. She goes by Pretty Girl Mace. You know what I'm saying?
That's nice.
So you know we might be in the car and she might, you know what I mean? She might be, you know, jigging Pretty Girl Mace, pretty girl Mace. Like that's her thing,
she,
man.
Like the little girl on Remember the Titans. You remember she was all into football.
Yeah.
And the other girl just wanted to play with Barbie dolls.
Yeah. So she's over here actually coming with it.
Yeah.
And you
make a tackle.
She over here coming with it for real. You're like,
they're in the 3-4.
like we over here playing with Barbie dolls. But what's your 16 at though? Like,
yeah, she's cool, man. She's a good kid at heart, man. Like
that's what's up.
We had before I got here, we had grandparents and family day or whatever, man. And like she does dope stuff. Like on my Facebook that time, she had me buy crayons was on clearance for like 25 cents a box. So she had me like buy them all to donate them to the school.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, she's one thing that we talk about, and it's like her being a good person. She's adamant about like, you know, a child that may have a handicap or like maybe blind or something. She's really good about helping out, man. So she's got a good heart, man. She likes the Jones. She's got that side of it, but she's very reserved, man.
Yeah.
And I couldn't be any happier with that.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Real
That's
talk.
cool right there.
Real talk, man. And I mean, pretty much, man. I just say this. I mean, like, definitely keep a lookout for my man NYCE, and also, you know, shouts out to Design Crate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, be creative. Join this what I got on
you know
right
what I'm
now.
saying? And you know, just everything that my man Omar and them is doing as well.
Omar
and
Jones, David Hildreth.
you know what I'm saying? And just, man, I'm just happy to have my homie here. You know, just talking about all of these different things and going on. I mean, like I said, shout out once again, 16 bar challenge winner for this round. And, you know, we can't wait till the next round because I really think it's going to be super duper exciting. And just definitely be on the lookout for the different things that he's about to do in the upcoming future with this music and with this just everything. You know, we did get a confirmation for the barbershop mixtape, so I already know that's going to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? So
Bars,
always got to have
bars, all day bars. And, you know, as we always do and as we always sign off, you know, this IHBIF radio, we at the barbershop. And, you know, did you want to? Hold up.
Hold up one motherfucking minute.
Yo. I tell cats like Marv One told Murder Moot, nigga, watch how you talk to me. Niggas swear they got hands. Fists like Gargamel's wand, comedic sorcery. I'm Van Damme in this Kumite. Blood, you ain't got sport for me. I fathered niggas styles. No bastards in my city. Reservoir Dog, Gears of War, I'll slay your whole committee. Get the cash and the camera, I'll embarrass you quickly. Dude, rappers getting thrown for the loot. I don't even catch L's in my alphabet suit. Y'all wanna be hardcore? Trash verses, catches with catchy hooks. But I'm a southpaw. College graduate, few times cum laude. Forget hooks on the track, I got hooks for your body. Rappers running around talking about blasting that shotty. I'm on my fab shit. Ain't really seeing nobody.
Okay.
Get yourself familiar, man. Nice.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Nice burst.
Now it's officially.
That's
Man, I
right,
wish
man.
I had the
That's
horn.
right.
I wish I had the. I mean, for real, because he just burned the spot up. Okay. None of y'all come equivalent. You already know what it is, man. It's IHBIF, man.
It's
hard,
hard,
but it's fur.